Hello friends, welcome to FreeCAD tutorial, and in this tutorial we will model this part from the scratch. As you can see that I have already modeled this, and my FreeCAD model is matching with isometric image, and this is the isometric drawing which is having the orthographic view of a front, top and side. And here I have referred this orthographic drawing and converted into the 3D model, and I will show you from the scratch how you can model this part with the help of a part design workbench. So I will close this file and create a new file. You can also visit my website mechnexus.com, where I write articles and tutorials on FreeCAD. You can download my tutorial source file from here, tutorial source file page, and you can also support me by buying a cup of coffee on ko-fi.com. Your small support will help these channels to grow, and it will motivate me to create more awesome content on FreeCAD. I thanks to all my supporter, those who have supported me by buying a cup of coffee. So keep supporting, and it will help me to grow this channel, and it will motivate me to create more awesome and useful tutorials on FreeCAD. So let's come back to our tutorial. So here I have created a new file, and I am using the FreeCAD version 1.0. It is a RC2 release, and if you have not installed it, then install it on your system. If you are a Windows user, then you can refer my YouTube video on my YouTube channel, where I have shown how you can run FreeCAD version 1.0 on Windows. So here I have activated the part design workbench, and first thing which I will do is to insert the body, and I will start the sketching. So first which I will do, I will reduce the my image, and here first thing which I will do is to refer the orthographic drawing. So first we will model this top feature. So for this I will select this exit plane and click on the sketch, and of this origin plane. So now we will zoom it, and first we will create this rectangle profile at a height of 102 and thickness of 12 mm, and it would be symmetric to this axis. So select the rectangle, create a rectangle, and now I will use the symmetricity constraint. So I will select this symmetricity, select this point and this point and this axis, and it is a symmetric. And now from this point to this point I will provide the dimension of 102 and thickness of 12 mm, 202. This is the 190 dimension, which is incorrect when I model this part. So instead of 190, give it 202. Close it, and now we will extrude to the distance of 96, and we will keep it symmetric to the plane and click on OK. Now I will on the origin plane and select this exit plane and click on the sketch, and of this origin. Now we will click on the project geometry, switch to the wireframe, select a rectangle, and now we will give the dimensions to this sketch. So first thing is to make it symmetric. So click on the symmetricity constraint, select this and this axis, and now also I will project this top edge, and because This is the 102 from the bottom. So what I will do, I will select smart dimension, select this point and this point, and now let's give the horizontal dimension of a 192. So some of the dimension are the incorrect, that's why I am because I have already modeled this part, so you have to follow the few dimensions as per my sketching, and rest is follow from this orthographic drawing. So now you can see that our sketch is fully constrained. Now I will close it and provide the extrusion of 86 mm, 86, and click on the symmetric to the plane, click on OK, and now we will select this bottom face and we will create this profile. So select this bottom face and click on the sketch, and we will click on the project geometry, project this edge, and now I will select the line, create a line, and provide the radius of 18 mm. So I will choose the fillet option to do that. Select this and this and provide the fillet, and 18 mm, and select this and this, provide the horizontal relation. Here we will make these 2 points symmetric, so click on the symmetricity, select this point and this axis, and here is a conflict constraint, which is the horizontal one. We will delete it, and from center, this center to this axis center is of 114. Select this and this and provide the 114, and now we will constrain the angle. So select smart dimension, select this and this, and provide the 40 mm, click on OK, and now click on the pad tab and click on the reverse, and here provide the thickness is of 14 mm, click on OK, and now we will mirror these features on other side of our part. So select the features, go to the mirror option, and from here select reference, select mid plane, click on OK, set isometric position, and now the next feature is to create this pad. So this is the same on the other side, so we will select the face and click on the sketch, and now we will draw the horizontal line, and for better visibility we will switch to the wireframe, and we will click on project geometry, and here I will draw the 2 vertical line, make it a vertical, and now I will select a 3-point arc, select this and this, select this and this, and select this and this and add a tangent, this and this and add a tangent, this and this and add a tangent, and here we will close the profile. So here point is not merged, So we will select this line and point, and let's add a coincident constraint. Now we will project this edge and this edge because we wanted to fix the position. So I will select this edge and this edge, switch to the front view, select the dimensions, select this and this, and edges of 18 mm. And from this to this is of 18 mm, and from the bottom to this one is of 12, and from the bottom to this center point is of 58. Now let's move to this front view. We can see here 15, 12, and this radius is 50, and it is already constrained. So just cross check the radius how much it is. So this is the 46, not 50, so correct this as well. Now select this and this and add equal constraint. Now we will close it, switch to the flat lines, select the sketch, click on the pad and provide here 3 mm, and click on the pad, click on the mirror, and from here select reference and select the plane exit to mirror it on the other side. Click on OK, press 0. Now move to the next feature, which is to create a cut. Now we will create a cut here at the bottom side. So I will select the face and click on the sketch, select the rectangle tool, create a rectangle, and we will make it symmetric. Select this point to this point and provide the dimension of 150 and thickness of 5 mm. Click on close, select the sketch, click on the cut, and from here say true all, say OK. Now we will move to the next feature, which is to create a cut at the top. If we go to our isometric, here we can see that here is a rectangle. So we will select the face and click on the sketch, and from here we will switch to the flat lines, select a rectangle tool, create a rectangle, and from here let's switch to the wireframe. Now we will make this point and this point symmetric to the origin. So click on the symmetricity, select this point and this point, and provide the dimensions. Dimension we can see here. So this is the 66, and here it is of a 12 mm 12 mm 190. So first select the smart dimension and provide the 66, and this is the 166. Click on close, switch to the flat lines, so this is the cut profile. Select the sketch and go to the cut and provide the depth of 87 mm. Now let's move to the next feature, which is to add a material at these 4 locations. And to understand in isometric view, we are now going to make these features. So select the face and click on the sketch, switch to the isometric, and from here switch to the flat lines, and we will project these edges. Click on the project geometry, project this, and we will select a line tool and switch to the wireframe, and here select a 3-point arc, and this is of a radius R10. We can see this dimension here. So first give the radius 10, select this and this, and add the coincidence relation. We will draw the similar profile on the other side. Select a circle or select a 3-point arc. If you select the circle, you can trim it. Now I will create here the 3-point arc, select this and add a coincidence constraint. Select this and add a equal constraint. Click on close, and from here switch to the flat lines. So there is a bug in FreeCAD, because once I switch to the shaded view, then I can only go to the flat lines. No issue. Now we will add a material here, and click on reverse and provide this 14 mm. Click on OK, click on the pad and click on the mirror, and from here select reference and select a mid plane, and now if we see in a top view, we can see that circular pad is there. There are the 4 circular pad, and if we go to the isometric view, we can also see that. So we will select this inside face and click on the sketch and switch to the isometric, and from here we will switch to the flat lines, and here we will create 2 circles, one here and one here. Select this and provide the dimensions, switch to the isometric, rotate model, and provide this 60 mm, and we will make this symmetric to this axis, or we will project this arc. Click on the project this one, and project this one, so that we get a point. Now all I will do is to click this and set merge. Similarly this and set merge. So our sketch is fully constrained. Select the sketch and click on the pad, and here pad will add of the 5 mm. Now we will say OK. Now we will mirror this pad on this face. So select the pad and click on the mirror options, and from here I will select reference and select this mid plane. So you can see that it has been mirrored on the other side. Now press 0 for isometric view, and now we will create this through hole which we can see here in isometric view. And once we create these two holes, we will create this small holes. So it is very simple. All you have to do is select this face and click on the sketch, click on the project geometry, and select the circle, and provide diameter of 28. Select this and this, click on the cut, and remove the material from here. Say it through all, say OK. Now we will create this hole which is visible in a front view. So select the face and click on the sketch, and here I will click on the project geometry, switch to the wireframe, select the circle, and we will make it a construction one, and this is of a diameter 44. So select it, diameter, and give it a 44. Now we will create a circle and select this and add a vertical relation. So that is the beauty of FreeCAD 1.0. When you apply this constraint, it automatically detect whether it is a horizontal or vertical one. Select the diameter constraint and give it for diameter 10. Click on close, and from here we will switch to the flat lines. So this is the bug. First I have to switch to the shaded and then go to the flat. So now we will create the hole, and this is the M10 hole. If we see in a drawing here, so 4 M10 hole here and 4 M10 hole is here, which you can see here in a section view. You can see that so here this is of the 18 mm thickness, wall thickness is. So if I select this face and this face, so this is the 18 mm and here is the 18. So here is M10 at 16 mm. So tapping is up to the depth of 16 mm. So we will select the face, select the sketch, and click on this hole wizard, and here we will go with the isometric regular profile, and from here we will select the size of M10, and depth we cannot say it through all. We will give the distance of 16 mm, and here is a type of the hole, so which we are not going to use it. So in this case we will go with the threaded option. So here we will give here the depth 18 mm and threaded is of 16 mm. So we can see here, so 18 mm is our depth, and which is opening here, and 16 mm is of threaded length is given 16. We will close it, and now we will select the hole and click on the circular pattern, and from here we need 4 holes. 1 2 3 and 4, we will give 4, and here we will select reference, and we will select this diameter for the pattern and click on the OK. Now we will select this pattern and let's mirror on the other sides. So here additive and subtractive feature cannot be transformed. So what we have to do is select this hole and click on the mirror, and from here select reference, select this mid plane, click on OK. Now let's try to mirror this with a polar pattern. So here is the same problem. Now we will create a hole. If we go to the side view, we can see that hole is of a depth of 18 mm, but tapping is of a 16 mm. So we will select the sketch, click on the hole wizard, and here we will give the depth of 18 mm, but first we will select here the isometric regular profile and select the M10. 18 mm is my depth, and go to the threaded and hole depth. Here select the dimensions and provide the 16 mm, which means that our hole is of 18 but tapping is of 16. Click on OK. Now select the hole, click on the polar pattern, and from here we will set quantity 4 because we need 4 holes, and from here we will select reference and select this diameter, click on OK. So pattern feature cannot be mirrored in a FreeCAD, so we have to again create a same hole sketch for this one because we have the 2 segment is there. So select the sketch, and we will click on the project geometry and set the wireframe and select it and make it construction, and we will provide the this construction circle diameter is of 44, and select a circle and create a circle, delete this tangency, and this is of a diameter 10, and set it vertical, click on OK. Now we will switch to the shaded view and click on the sketch, click on the hole, and here in the dimension depth is of 18 mm, and select here regular profile, M10, threaded depth. From here select the dimension and provide the 16 mm. Everything looks okay. Now we will polar pattern it in the same way which we have did for here, and here we will provide the quantity 4. From here we will select reference and select this diameter, click on OK. Now we will repeat the same procedure on the other side. Select the face, click on the sketch, rotate model, click on the project geometry to project this and this. No, first one, because we have to do it separately. Select the circle, select smart dimension, and this is of a 44. Select it, make it construction, select circle, set it of a diameter 10, select this and add a vertical relation. Click on close, select the sketch, click on whole wizard, give the same value which we have did, regular profile, and the size of my tapping is M10, depth is a 18, but my tapping distance is of 16 mm, so I will select dimension and provide here 16 mm. Click on OK, and we will do the again polar pattern. Select reference, select this, and give my quantity 4. Click on OK. Let's do an experiment. We will try to polar pattern this on the other side with the help of mirror tool. Let's see. Select reference, select this one. So here adaptive subtractive features cannot be transformed, so we have to separately do it here again. So select the face and click on the sketch, click on the project geometry, select the circle, make it a construction, provided a 44, select the circle and create a circle, provided a diameter of 10 mm, select this and this point and add a vertical relation, click on close. Now again click on the whole wizard tool, isometric regular profile, size is M10, dimension is of 18 mm, and thread is of depth 16 mm. Now we will mirror it, select and click on the polar pattern, and from here select reference and select this diameter as a reference, give the quantity 4, click on OK. Now we will move to the next feature. We will set our model to the isometric view, and now our next feature is to create these 4 holes, and we can see the dimension in top view. It is of diameter 10 of 10 mm depth. So I am not going to use the hole tool, I will use the pocket tool, but here if we see it is a 14 mm, so if we use the hole tool we will not get this drill angle, so better to use the hole tool for this. So I will Now we will create these 4 holes, which we can also see in this isometric view, and this is the diameter 10 hole with a 10 mm depth, and we can see that depth here as well, and here is a drill angle. So we will make this feature with a hole wizard, not with this pocket, because we want this drill angle here. So first select the face and click on the sketch, click on the project geometry and project all these 4 arc, and now create the 4 holes. Select the circle tool, this one and this last one. Now we will constrain one of the diameter with 10 mm, and then I will press the control key and select all the circles and will apply the equal constraint. We wanted to select diameter and apply the equal. Now we will click on this hole wizard. So here it is a plain drill hole, so we are not going to select anything from here. So here is a diameter is of 10 mm and depth is of 10 mm, and click on OK. So now if we switch to the front view and we will switch to the wireframe, so you can see that we have got the exact drill angle as shown in our drawing. Now let's switch to the flat lines and press 0 for isometric, and we will move towards the next feature, which is to create these counter bore holes. So this counter bore holes details is given here. It is a 16 mm drill of a 28 with a 4 mm depth. So we will create a circle of a 16 mm on this face. Now we will switch to the isometric and project this edge. Click on project geometry, go to the top view, select the circle and provide the dimension of 16 mm. Click on close, and now as it is a counter bore hole, so we will select the hole wizard, and here we are not going to select anything from here, but here we will select the counter bore. So once I select the counter bore, so here I will provide my through drill diameter, which is of 16 mm, and this will be through all. So first operator will do drill the 16 mm, and then here we will provide a counter bore. So counter bore hole diameter is of 28, so give the 28, and depth is of 4 mm. So you can see that we have created exact counter bore holes as per our reference. Click on OK, and now we will mirror it on the other side. So select the hole, click on the mirror tool, from here I will select reference and select this mid plane and rotate my model, so it is perfectly got mirror. Click on OK. Now press 0. So here we have completed our model, and we have matched this isometric image. Now we will apply the color with respect to our isometric image. So to do that, select the last features, go to the appearances, and from here click on the custom appearances, and here is a diffuse color. Click on the yellow, click on the close. So you can see that we have exactly made this orthographic drawing into the 3D model with the help of a part design workbench. And FreeCAD is too much capable to create this type of a complex model. I think this model is a very good to go one step ahead from the beginner to advanced level of a part modeling in FreeCAD. So this is all about this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your valuable time.